What happened that night is something many people in no state will remember for a very long time. It was one of those calm evenings when everything feels normal. Around 9 p.m., the air was quiet, homes were settling into silence, and most people were already preparing to rest after the day's activities. Nothing suggested that danger was close. Nothing suggested that within minutes, fear would take over an entire community. Out of nowhere, armed attackers moved into the National Park Service facility in Oloka, Orier local government area. There was no warning. No strange movement noticed earlier. No signal that trouble was coming. The officers on duty were completely caught off guard. This was not a time they expected any form of threat, and that was exactly what made the attack so devastating. The attackers struck swiftly and aggressively. Confusion erupted almost instantly. In that sudden chaos, lives were changed forever. Some officers were fatally hit, others were left injured, and the shock of what was happening spread far beyond the park itself. Within minutes, fear escaped the facility and entered nearby homes. As you're listening to this, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you real stories like this, explained clearly and responsibly. People living close to the area later shared their experiences. That night, they heard unusual sounds coming from the direction of the park. At first, many brushed it off. Some assumed it was routine activity. Others thought it was nothing serious. But as the sounds continued and information slowly began to surface, fear crept into the community. Families of the officers working at the park were thrown into panic. Communication was difficult. Details were unclear. Imagine being at home, hearing rumors that something terrible may have happened, knowing your loved one is on duty there, and having no way to confirm their safety. That kind of fear is overwhelming. It's the kind of fear no family ever wants to experience. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It truly helps this message reach more people. Not long after the attack, security authorities were alerted. The State Police Command confirmed that an incident had occurred and immediately began responding. Senior officers and security teams were mobilized. Tactical units were deployed. Extra security presence was introduced to prevent the situation from escalating any further. This response was critical because incidents like this can easily spiral out of control. Panic spreads fast. Rumors multiply. Fear takes on a life of its own if authorities do not act quickly. Stabilizing the area was not just about security, it was also about calming the public. One detail that made this incident even more alarming was the location. This wasn't a busy city center with constant activity and visibility. This was an area close to forest land. Remote. Quiet. Difficult terrain. These kinds of environments can make security operations more challenging, and it appears the attackers understood this very well. They used the timing and the surroundings to their advantage. This has raised serious concerns among residents and observers. People are asking tough questions. How did the attackers gain access so easily? Were the officers adequately supported? Were there enough resources and intelligence in place? And most importantly, what is being done now to ensure this never happens again? As you think about these questions, tap the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support really matters. Government officials later reacted to the incident, expressing deep sadness over the loss of lives. They assured the public that the matter was being taken seriously. Calls for calm were made, urging people not to allow fear to spread unnecessarily. The message was clear: investigations were underway, those responsible would be identified, and security around the area would be strengthened. For many people, these assurances are important. But beyond words, they want to see action. They want to feel safe again. They want confidence restored, especially for those living near protected and remote areas. This incident has also reopened a broader conversation about security across the country. Many Nigerians now believe that no place should be considered completely safe or ignored. What happened in this park is a reminder that vigilance must exist everywhere, not just in places that frequently make headlines. Officers working in parks, forests, and remote regions are performing vital duties. They protect national assets, wildlife, and the environment. Their work is just as important, and their safety should never be overlooked. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel active and reliable. For the families affected, this is not just another news report. This is personal. This is loss. This is pain. This is unanswered questions that may take years to heal. Behind every uniform is a human being with dreams, responsibilities, and loved ones waiting at home. When something like this happens, it leaves scars not just on families, but on entire communities. That is why many voices are now calling for improved security planning, better equipment, stronger coordination between agencies, and more attention to officers serving in difficult environments. Residents around the area have also been advised to stay alert and report any suspicious movement to authorities. Community cooperation plays a major role in preventing incidents like this. When information is shared early, lives can be saved. At the same time, people are being encouraged not to panic, but to stay informed and cautious. As you continue following this story with me, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Investigations are still ongoing. Security teams are working to gather facts, understand how the attackers operated, and ensure such a breach never happens again. Many Nigerians are watching closely because this incident speaks to a bigger issue: safety, preparedness, and the protection of those who serve in challenging conditions.